they're not commercial guys, meaning they don't have TV commercials. I
So
agree
they're
with that.
underrated.
They're
Nobody
underrated.
knows about
Those guys could sell product.
And it's the Wizards on the road for this one with an interconference game today. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thunder making a quick stop here in front of their home crowd of Oklahoma City. Just one game before heading back out on the road. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and they've been putting on a clinic. I mean, as fun to watch as any other team in the league. And with the calls and bounces that have gone their way, you really get the sense that this is their time.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. Bradley Beal is out there with Goodwin, and it's Dudley in at the 3 spot. Here's Goodwin, following the basket by Freak. We're about 1 minute into the first. Missed inside. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kev. I caught up with Washington's head coach. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Beal. The 3. No good. Some solid defense there from Freak. So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against the Raptors.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
5 to shoot. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and the shot is good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Beal in the game against Toronto. Very impressive.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Westbrook dishes to Cantor, and the rebound goes to Nene.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Both free throws good from Dudley. The Thunder leading by 5. Freak sets a screen for Westbrook. The pass to Freak. Goodwin with the steal. Beal against Durant, and Beal kicks to Gortat from 13, and that one's good.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now here's Freak. Last game with 30 points. And now here's Goodwin, the fast break chance. Dudley the pass to Beal. And stolen by Freak. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Durant's got the ball. And he gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Freak.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
That's beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Goodwin. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Dudley's shot is good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Westbrook dishes to Freak. Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. They grab their own miss. Nene kicks to Gortat. Beal, that's for two. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Beal's got his first 2 points of the night. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Look who's coming onto the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge... contributor, and coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Goodwin passes to Usher. Launches a three. To the left side wing. Budinger. Offline with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for Freak. He's already up to 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
And both free. Throws good from Freak. Here's Goodwin. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. He kicks to Usher. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. For Washington, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them.
For Oklahoma City, Serge Ibaka has checked in for McGarry. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Freak subbed in for Waiters. Then for the Wizards, Gortat's checked in for Asha. Dudley comes in for Nene. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Oubre. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Archie Goodwin. Gortat is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Budding, and it's Beal in at the 2. Just 2 to shoot. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Wizards trail by 4, and they're moving it up. And Budinger kicks to Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal. Dishes to Gortat. Passes it to Goodwin. Shoots from the elbow. And he hits the jump shot.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
The wide open look for Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Beal. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Now, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on both. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The Wizards have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Thunder leading by 5. Inside. Here's Freak. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Freak's got 12 in the game.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Puts up a 3. Gortat with the rebound. Wizards trail by 5. Budinger, no luck. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Dallas.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for him.
Now, here's Goodwin. Defense is right there. Releases from 15. The shot no good. Now, Oklahoma City takes it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And that one's good. Freak.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. Back to Westbrook. Releases from 15, and again it's Oklahoma City.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Goodwin passes to Beal. That one off the back iron and out.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Goodwin. Dudley with a screen for Goodwin. He feeds it to Dudley. He dishes it to Goodwin. Clock at 6. There's the pick. From deep three-point range. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Thunder with some changes. Mitch McGary's checked in for Enes Kanter. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Washington, Omer Ashe. He's checked in for Gortat. Nene comes in for Jared Dudley. And Oubre subbed in for Chase Budinger.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Oubre. Not a lot of room. It's hauled in by Collison. The Thunder leading by 13. Freak kicks to Waiters. And he's good on the three ball. Waiters got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Beal, that's for 2. And again, Washington, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Oubre with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Shot to stop the run, and Beal lays it in. Beal's got his third basket of the night.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Move the ball.
Freak kicks to McGary. Feeds to Waiters. Shot clock at 6. Ilanu, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 18 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
For Oklahoma City, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw missing, and the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. And he can't hit the second.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Beal with it. He has 6. Connects from three-point range. Beal's got 9 points. And so here is Oklahoma City. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thunder out in front, up by 15. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, there was a point where you seemed to kick it into high gear. What changed as this first half progressed?
Well, we stayed with our defense, and I think we were a little lazy in that first quarter. We just came out and made them shoot tough shots, and rebound the basketball and get out and get some easy points.
Kevin, thank you so much. Much, guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business.
Look who's coming onto the court. It's your
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Wizards trail by 15. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He had 30 points and stuffed the stat sheet with a double-double, a standout effort all around. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see? Another one tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And he gets it to go.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Wizards trail by 15. Now here's Beal. He's got 12. He wants to get it to Nene and does. And that one's good. Nene's got 4 points. in the quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Beal. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Freak. Freak's got his 8th assist here tonight.
I mean, he was great. Great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
They can't guard us on the perimeter, so spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Well, some players just get hotter as the season goes on. And that's definitely been the case with these point guards since the All-Star break, as you can see in these shooting percentages.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Jared Dudley. Timeout for Oklahoma City.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Bradley Beal. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 25 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Yeah, he always seems to supply points for this group. And, yeah, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He serves the bill there.
Goodwin kicks to Beal. Nene has the open look, and Washington again with the bucket.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And he finishes the break with the lay-in. Beal's got 16.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
Dishes it to Freak. Inside. The shot's good from Cantor.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Now here's Beal, guarded closely. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Freak.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Beal dishes to Goodwin. The feed to Dudley. Washington gets it back. Here's Gortat, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Dudley kicks to Gortat. The 10-footer. Can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Goes up on the wing, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Durant. And now it's 27 points for Freak. Wizards trail by 14. Beal gets a wide open look. Good on the triple.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
To the left side wing. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Beal. Freak passes to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City gets it back. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity. The Thunder leading by 11, so on the floor for Washington. Gortat is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Buddington. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Back to Westbrook. And here's Morrow outside. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Morrow's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Oklahoma City. There's a screen by Gortat. And Beal kicks to Gortat. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
A lot of good action from Gortat. He's got 8 points and 3 assists.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Beal. Oklahoma City shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Westbrook dishes to Freak. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
The dish to Dudley. Baseline try. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 14. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Washington has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Soft touch off the glass.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Freak missing. Wizards trail by 12. Here's Buttinger. Westbrook with the steal. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Screen by Ibaka. Freak with it. Now defended by Oubre. Oubre with the steal. Now here's Goodwin. He's covered by Westbrook. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Kicks it to Freak. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Adams. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Steven Adams. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Adams.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Here's Buttinger. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Freak. The second chance effort. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
Nene, he's checked in for the Wizards. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. They set the screen. Nene setting the pick for Goodwin. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Reversed that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
The pass to Oubre. He kicks it to Nene. Shoots from the baseline. And the rejection by Ibaka. Count that one. 16 points for Nene.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded.
Move the ball.
Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Here's Freak. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Freak's got 33 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He told his guys, it's time to turn it up a little and try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Out of bounds. Wizards ball.
Bullshit.
Wizards trail by 17. Goodwin kicks to Nene. Passes it to Beal. 16 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Beal's got 29 in the game.
Seems to me as though they've kicked it into another gear here. I love the way they're moving the ball around now. Everybody's touching it, and everybody's ready to pass and catch and shoot.
Freak passes to Westbrook. And here's Freak. 6 to shoot. Ibaka goes in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Ibaka's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Now here's Goodwin. He's covered by Westbrook. And it's Goodwin missing. The Thunder leading by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
They really had it going, Clark. Their offense propelled them.
Yeah, in this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And the Thunder going with the hold. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Russell, congratulations on this win. What were the main factors that helped you stay in control of this one down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. And we did a good job of all game of staying aggressive. And our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Doris, thank you as always.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. And we witnessed tonight just how he came to be the NBA's #1 scorer. He's just on another level when it comes to putting the ball in the basket. Did it all game long. Again.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him. because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go.